As soon as the movie begins, the audience is made aware that Vicus acknowledges the camera following him. This adds a sense of false realism that is commonly displayed through the use of mockumentary, against the fact that District 9 is overly fictitious. Blomkamp's choice of the faux documentary style allows him to parallel the real-world scientific, racialist policies implemented by the South African government and the world he created in the film. Blomkamp's use of medium close-up shots paired with field lighting in this scene further exemplifies the mockumentary style, through the fact that the prawn's dimly lit shack must be illuminated by the film crew's mobile lighting equipment. The predominant use of shaky hand camera footage throughout the film is another method in which Blomkamp executes the mockumentary style. Most, if not all, of the death/gory scenes seem to have a physical effect on the camera, whether it be blood splatter on the lens or an actual flinching motion. These reactions serve to simulate what the camera would actually undergo if these events were happening in real time, essentially reinforcing the notion that the camera is physically present. Another technique used heavily throughout the movie is that of found footage. Blomkamp utilizes interviews, security footage, news reports, and many other sources of third-party footage which have been deliberately riddled with timestamps, watermarks, and all sorts of intrusive identifiers. This serves to establish an added effect of realism, which reiterates the sense of reality and perspective that the movie is stylistically dependent on. The movie's parallel between aliens and immigrants is asserted through the human residents of District 9 being non-white Nigerian immigrants, which, in terms of the movie, could be standings for the prawns of District 9. During the apartheid period in South Africa, non-European people were treated absolutely terribly and practically like animals, and Blomkamp mimicked many of these appalling acts using prawns instead of humans. These grotesque creatures, who are supposedly violent and dangerous to humans, become the victims of horrendous torture and mistreatment, and by the end of the movie, you feel bad for them and all that they have had to endure.
Listen, I promise you, I didn't know they were doing this. Until they brought me here the other day. I swear to you, I did not know they were doing this to you guys, but Christopher, listen, look at me. Listen to me. We need to leave now, okay? The whole of him in you is gonna come down here and he's going to destroy us.
Blomkamp uses the main character Vicus's transition from anti-prawn to full-blown prawn in order to highlight the fact that humans and prawns, or non-white South Africans, aren't as different as their outward appearance leads us to believe. In the beginning, Vicus was disgusted by the prawns and saw them as an inferior species, but as his transformation continued, he began to see that prawns and humans have more in common with each other than he originally thought. These prawns can be scared, vulnerable, happy, and sad just like humans.
Tough one. We ain't gonna talk. Let's just fucking kill him.
Hey, come on, get up. I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna get you to the truck. Let's not too fucking far. Get up, man. I'm gonna get you there. I'm gonna get you to your boy.
All in all, District 9 is a wonderfully creative film that utilized the documentary style to depict the fictional world in South Africa that was parallel to real-world South Africa during the apartheid. The social issues that this film addresses are very real and give the viewers a lot to think on after watching it. We can only hope that the brilliance Blomkamp exhibits in District 9 will be used to make a sequel to this fantastic film.